back. It's Melanie, your She Shed Scrapper. So today I am back with a one-page layout using these kind of dad papers from Echo Park. I can't remember the collection name and I didn't catch it from the beginning, but I've had these papers for quite a while. I believe they're all from the same collection and I just have not used them, not found the right photo, I guess. But I have a photo of my husband and our oldest, and just thought, well, it helps that I am redoing the she shed and just went through all of my papers. So it helps to kind of remember what you have, I guess. And so I figured these would just be perfect. So what I did is I ripped that striped paper to go all the way across. Usually I would do it for the brown paper too. However, I don't know why I did it in chunks. But it works. I am going to use one of the cut aparts here and kind of trim it down just a little bit so there's not so much white. I didn't want it to stick up from where I'm placing it too much. But then since I ripped the papers on the bottom, I decided to distress the cut apart as well. And then I'm also actually going to pop it up on some foam tape to give the layout a little bit of dimension. I actually got this foam tape roll, I guess I'll call it, from Dollar Tree, and so far I really like it. All the foam tape I've gotten recently or used recently is all from Dollar Tree, so I'm quite pleased so far. So this is definitely a layout besides the bottom, I guess, but that you could do with a 6x6 paper pad as well. I guess you could the bottom if it was a 6x8 maybe. Kind of do the cut apart over the seam from a 6x6 or a 6x8 cut up or paper pad, and that might work for the bottom. So what this is going to be, I saw a layout, several of these layouts on Instagram last month. It looks like it was a part of like a September sketch. And so I really like the way that it looks. So I decided to use it with these papers. And so it's just a lot of layering with different sizes as well. That brown paper is the back of the striped paper. And I was hoping that I had enough that I wouldn't have to cut into the second sheet, but I didn't. And that's okay. I mean, I feel like I hoard all the time, so to use it up is a good thing. So really once I get these kind of all layered, that is just going to go at the top. And really this was a really good way to use up my stash as well. So like I said, I've had these papers forever and haven't used it. And then what embellishments I am going to use, I have had for a while too. And the colors just never really, I don't know, went with any layouts, or the phrases didn't go with layouts that, that I would use them on. So I'm really glad that I got to use some stuff up for this layout. So I decided to fussy cut the father off of that 4x6 cut apart. And I am going to kind of place that. I know I have the cut apart on the layout already. That is kind of like a title. But I am going to kind of have a second title, I guess, kind of next to it. And I was excited that cutting out the father enabled me to use some stickers that I've been hoarding, I guess, or just haven't been able to figure out how to use. So once I got these cut, and I did not, in the A and the R, I did not cut out the middle of it. Just was going to be too much work. And honestly, it's on the brown paper anyway, so I felt like it kind of helped the two letters kind of pop a little bit. So I am going to kind of stagger these so they kind of go with the cut of, or the rip of that striped paper. And then these are the stickers that I was talking about. They are Heidi Swap and I've had them forever. And so I just thought it was perfect. Epic Father. And then the stars were the same colors as the papers as well. Some of them were brown, and honestly, brown is not a color I scrapbook with much. So I was really excited to use some of those up. I did go into my stash to see what else. The 3 stars left on the sticker sheet are all blue, so that was kind of you know, I kind of wanted to switch it up a little bit. I found this epoxy flare from Project Life, I think it was, and decided to add it to the top to give the top a little embellishment cluster, and then went back to the sticker sheet and found 3 more of these stickers there to make a cluster by the cut apart. And then I decided to take some of my sprays. There is a navy, a teal here, and I am going to use a red and just kind of do a diagonal down the page. I usually will kind of do it all over, but I really like how, like, the diagonal, how that looks. It kind of goes with the flow, I feel like, of the layout as well. So that is actually going to finish out this layout. Super simple, and like I said, it's definitely one you could use a 6x6 paper pad and use that up if you want to. But I hope you guys enjoyed, and we will see you next time. Bye, guys.